Yeehaw, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kansas City, where we barbecue the best brisket in town. Today we're making my Kansas City style burnt end kebabs. This big ass piece of dinosaur meat. I'm not about to cook all this. I'm gonna cut this down and I'm gonna cook a portion of it for these burnt ends kebabs. And then I'm gonna toss them on the grill. We're gonna let them smoke for about 17 hours. Believe it or not, I never cooked brisket before. And I never smoked a brisket before. So y'all about to be learning with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a judge-free zone for this recipe. All right, it's my first time. City of Kansas City, I don't wanna hear no lip, no back talk, no, you did that wrong or you cut too much fat off of that, boy. Eat it, dude. Cut too much fat off these nuts. I've never been to Kansas City a day in my life, but I hear that Arrowhead Stadium is the only stadium besides Ford Field that gets rowdy, all right? And I can't wait to go check it out for myself one day. You wanna get you a nice, sharp boning knife. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what a boning knife is, it's what you debone fish with. But you know what I'm saying? It's one of the sharpest knives in your toolkit, should be. And that's what we're gonna use to cut all this fat off with. So much fat on here, look at this. Now the fat is not bad. We're gonna actually use the fat later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use it as like a little like baster. Yuck. Yuck. Nasty. I wonder how women look in Kansas City. That's what I wonder. I ain't never seen a Kansas City woman. I ain't never met a woman that said, "Howdy, I'm from Kansas City. What's your name?" My name's Sandra. Sandra from Kansas City. Is Kansas City in Kansas, or do it like sit on the middle of Missouri and Kansas? I'm sure it was some type of war that went on back in them days. There's gotta be some type of history lesson that y'all could drop in the comments about Kansas City and the city of Kansas being in Kansas City, Missouri, but not Kansas, technically. Do Kansas City people say they're from Missouri, or do they say they're from Kansas? Was the Wizard of Oz in Kansas City? Off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of OZs. Wizard had them pounds. So now we cutting the back part, right? So this back part, what you wanna grab off of here, you wanna grab the silver skin. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no silver skin, we don't want no silver surfer on this motherfucker. We're gonna cut all the silver surfer off of here. Now that we not keeping. We're not putting that in the fat pan. We're gonna cut some of that off. Ugh. I'm butchering this junk, but it's so much dinosaur that it's like, so, I don't care, so, ugh. You hear the noise it's making? That's what she said. A lot of people just use barbecue seasoning. I'm gonna use barbecue seasoning, but you can't go wrong with a little salt, pepper. Can't go wrong with a little salt and pepper. Why the salt won't come out? Come on, salt, babe. Don't do this to me. All right, I'm just about to take this whole little metal piece off. Get your ass off here. Anyways, now we about to pour too much salt on here because I ain't got the thing no more. See how that just came off like that and I didn't want it to do that? Anyway, salt on the brisket. Yeah, we just want to lather that up. Lather that up with salt, baby. We're gonna flip it up. We're gonna lather that up with salt. It's that type of meat, man. You ain't cooking it right if you ain't smacking it every now and then. Smack that meat. Pause. Smack that meat. I do not condone smacking meat, bro. Unless it's brisket. Little pepper action. Salt and pepper, baby. I could literally throw it on the grill just like this. I ain't gotta do all that extra stuff to this brisket. You feel me? But since this is Kansas City, I'ma abide by the rules. All right? We're gonna do the salt. We're gonna do the pepper. And then we're gonna put some of these Kansas City style inspired barbecue seasoning rub. I'm not gonna say where I got this from because this is not a free promotional show. But this is some barbecue rub that I get from a local grocery store that I like. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I put it on my ribs. I put it on my shrimp. I put it on my chicken. I don't eat ribs. I don't eat pork. I put it on my beef ribs. And I put it on my hot dogs. I put it on my sausages. Yep. You heard it right. I season my hot dogs before I put them on the grill. Season the glizzy before you put it on the grill. Never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. You want to put a lot on here, bro. You When I'm done, it need to be a whole crisp crust of barbecue seasoning on this boy. You feel me? Like, that's how it's supposed to come out. That's how you get all that flavor, baby. I'm gonna use the whole bottle. I'm gonna just keep shaking. And then it's a workout too, you know what I'm saying? You get your extra reps in. Like, I'm feeling it in my shoulder complex. I'm working it out, baby. Shake what your mama gave you. Geech, that's enough. Never too much, never too much. He's going mad, I tell you. He's going mad with the seasoning. All right, that's enough. Before I slap it on the grill, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got time to be sitting here cooking this for 18 hours. I'm gonna just cut off a piece that I need. This is the end. This is what you use for the burnt ends. All right, it's all brisket, but usually they use this end cap for the burnt ends. I'm gonna still cook this, but I ain't got time to be sitting here for 18 hours cooking brisket. So I'm gonna cook this by itself. Smoked beef every day. Yeah, got that smoke going, baby, that smoker. This is my second time in life smoking. I've never smoked a day in my life. On the grill, that is. Black people, we don't smoke, we grill. We like tough meat for some reason. So I'm gonna throw these little wood chip pellets on here. Let them smoke. Get that little smoky flavor. Got my fat. We're gonna let this fat sit in here, let that render. You feel me? And we're gonna slap this beef right on the grill. Let's slap that beef right on the grill. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sirski. Huh. Oh no, we're gonna do the fat side up. And like I said, bring it up to like 200, 225. Let that boy smoke for about 10 hours. To the wee hours of the morning. We'll be back. Like I said, I just wanted to cook the burnt end, but I had to take that brisket off the grill, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that boy looking. But this is our burnt end. Emphasis on the burnt. Now, I know y'all like, that look burnt, Geech. It's called a burnt end, okay? The end is supposed to be burnt. We're gonna chop that up. We're gonna toss it in some barbecue sauce with some vegetables, and we're gonna make some burnt end kebabs. I wanna see what this brisket looking like, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this boy looking so good. I'm gonna drench it. I'm gonna spray it with some of that fat that was on the grill that we had. I tossed that in with some apple cider vinegar and some chicken stock. And we just gonna dress that up real quick, make it shine. Make it shine like new money. Both that and the end. Let me just taste it. I just wanna taste it. Can I taste it? Can I taste it, baby? Can I taste it, baby? Can I taste it? I just wanna taste it. Can I taste it? Oh, it smells so crazy. Let me dip you in some of that big back barbecue sauce. And just taste it. Let me just taste it. I ain't from Kansas City, but I'm sure y'all would approve. I ain't gonna lie. This is fire. Woo! Dang, now I wanna turn this into burnt ends. I might just throw that away, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see what this burnt end's hitting on. I might switch up my style, I ain't gonna lie. There's so much going on right now because it's just so delicious. I'm very proud of myself because like I said, I don't cook brisket. I don't cook that. I don't make that juicy. This right here, this that stuff that Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B was rapping about. This right here. That's what this is, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cut this boy up in the if I can, can't even cut it up in the quarters because it's falling apart. If I can, if it'll let me, will you let me cut you up in the quarts? Will you please? I'm trying to put you on a shish kebab. Will you let me? Will you stop breaking up? Come on, I know you tender. You ain't gotta do all that though. You ain't gotta show off in front of the camera like that though, baby. You know, you ain't gotta show off in the camera like that though, baby. That boy Geechy be knowing how to do a little something. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna toss him in some of this big back barbecue sauce. I even like the little crunchy, the real crunchy parts. Crunchy. The Captain Crunch. I even like that, baby. We're gonna turn all of this into shish kebabs. With some vegetables, tossed in the big bag barbecue sauce. I love my job. All right, so now I'm about to make my burn-in kebabs. I got my burn-in, I cut up into cubes. I got my red skin, yellow skin, blue skin, orange skin potatoes. I got some red bell pepper, some jalapenos, and I cut up some medium sharp cheddar cheese and put it inside of there. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but we gonna see. I got some red onions, some Brussels sprouts, and some mushrooms. You feel me? So I'm gonna form the kebabs, lather it in some of that big back barbecue sauce, throw some brown sugar, some yellow mustard. We're gonna toss it back on the smoker, and then we gonna eat. Okay, I promise you. I know we've been here for a while. We've been here for about 18 hours waiting on this brisket, and now we about to eat. I promise you. I promise you. I'm gonna get some of this Kansas City loving. Burn in. Damn, this motherfucker burnt. Come on. All right, there we go. We made it. Bell pepper, jalapeno popper. Say they got some sharper kebabs. These boys ain't even. Do some little mushroom, Brussels. Let's try it from this angle. That's a little better. Yeah, that'll work. Come on, breath out. All right, bet. Onion. I'm gonna add another burnt kebab on the end. We're gonna drop that in there. Boom. And we're gonna do the popper on the end of this one. Pop, sugar pop. Sugar pop when it pop. Now slide. This is very difficult. I didn't know making a kebab was this hard. Have I ever made a kebab before? Like, maybe I never did that either. God dang, I don't even want to do this no more. We just gonna make 3 kebabs and call it a day. You know what's crazy? I haven't put a potato on nan bob. No potato on nan bob. So we're gonna put 2 potatoes on here then, since I ain't putting none on the other ones. Like, he making all them kebabs, he ain't put a potato on nan bob. He ain't put a potato on nan bob. Look at that, it's just falling apart. So I can't even put it in there, it's too tender. It's too tender. You don't shy. It's too tender, you don't shy. Come on, get in that tater. Get in that tater. Get in that tater. Get in that tater. Let's get that on there. Boom. Probably make one more bob, y'all. I'm bobbed out. Fresh out of the grill, brisket kebabs. It's like, nah, all right, we taking these burnt-in kebabs fresh out the grill. I don't even know what it look like. I'm kind of scared to unravel it. I don't know if it's overcooked, undercooked, but we about to see right now. I want to see what them cheesy jalapeno. I know it's hot. I want to see what them cheesy jalapeno poppers hitting on. That's what I want to know. Drum roll, please. Oh, baby. That looks wonderful. That looks gorgeous. We're going to put you right on the plate and get you right. We're going to put you right on the plate and get you right. Oh, look, the brisket just falling off the bob. The brisket falling off the bob, y'all. The brisket don't even want to stay on the bob. Ugh. Saucy. Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? I know what time it is. Roger knows what time it is. Hit it with a little bit of that parsley. Hit it with a little bit of that parsley. All right, let's get it, man. Let's try this out and see what it's hitting on. It's hot, though. I swear. It's hot. Woo! It's hot. That's the first time I ever had a potato with barbecue sauce on it. Well, I've had barbecue French fries. What about Brussels sprouts? All the different flavors on here. You know what I want to try? A burn-in off that. Oh, this one ain't got no cheese. The cheese melted out of it. I want one of them peppers with the cheese on it. Yeah, this one right here. That's what ooh, it's hot. Hot but good. I ain't gonna lie. That little restaurant y'all got that be making them Z-Man sandwiches, tell them start making this too while they at it. This jalapeno popper. I should have made a jalapeno popper brisket deluxe, extra medium, burn-in, ballistic. Fire, bro. Try you some burn-in kebabs. Kansas City, Detroit Lions, primetime football. with a primetime meal. Chef's kiss.